we also want to feel close and to feel connected to him. So again, if you want to have sex with more women, you need to understand women. You need to understand what turns us on. And that should be more interesting, I would think. Maybe because I'm not a man, I don't understand that, but I don't know how that wouldn't be more interesting. You already know you. You already know what gets you off. Why not learn about her? Surely that's got to be more interesting, you know, her wanting you. That's what men want. Men want to be admired and want to be desired and wanted. So figure out what she desires and then do that. If she desires you, then you're already halfway there. But you still have to figure out what turns her on and then do it over and over and over and over. And she'll want to over and over and over. And once again, like I said, you won't be able to keep up. I promise you. When women get our needs met mentally, emotionally, and sexually, men can't keep up. But because you guys don't do that, it seems like we don't want it. 7th house, Capricorn, I love me an older woman, older man. Yeah, well, you would. You would. For sure. Capricorn always is going to support age gaps, for sure. And again, older, especially if that person's the younger one. My partner prioritizes me in a sexual way, so it's weird that dudes don't get that. Oh, okay, I think I read that already. Apologies. Then there was how old when I mentioned how old I am. What else have we got here? I know I went on a tangent, but, you know, I like tangents. They're fun. Yeah. Especially about this topic. I love this topic. It's interesting. Are you saying women are a lot more smarter than men? Well, again, this statement already, okay? You can't say a lot. Oh, actually, you have said it right. Sorry, you didn't say more. I hate when people say a lot more smarter. I'm like, bro. I don't think we're smarter in every way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying our brains are more complex. Especially in terms of the prefrontal cortex. Now, you can look that up. I'm not talking out of my ass when I say that. It's actually researched heavily. The prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that's designed around cognition, risk assessment, around forming complex concepts, right? So the female brain is more that way. Now, am I saying every female is incredibly intelligent? No, of course not. I've met a lot of really stupid women. But having said that, I've met a lot of stupid men. So again, it depends on what we're talking about. When it comes to linear thinking and drive, right? Putting concepts together, again, an intelligent man putting concepts together and then putting them into action, men are better at that, right? Your brains are wired that way, and that's what you do. So you are smarter in that way. When it comes to coming up with complex concepts, and again, I'm being very general here. I'm not saying that everybody fits into this, but on average, this is how it works. Complex concepts where you put together where you're, you know, I mean, you can tell this by how men and women interact. Like, women will send multiple messages, right? And like paragraphs describing her feelings. On average, do men do that? No, because you guys don't have as complex of feelings or thoughts. You don't, like, you have whole areas where you don't think. Women aren't like that. We're always thinking. So again, it depends on what we're comparing here. So am I saying women are smarter always in every situation? No, of course not. I'm talking about the general parameters. I'm talking about the biological, physical components of the male brain compared to the female brain.